Nnamdi Kanus case dropped. Akpabio'S suspension as Trump orders immediate arrest of all Tinubus cabinets. Can this can this be possible? And can this really happen? If this can really happen, please let it happen in a haste. I cannot wait to see it happen, because the illegality and the injustices are becoming too much. I cannot even, use my eyes to look at it. This is too much. My dear listeners, in this very video, Nnamdi Kanu was spotted, spitting out fire. Fire no be small thing, as in he exposed Tinubu to the bone. And even extended the exposure to the Senate, so that the UN, UNPO, EU, and other global bodies will be aware of the politics Nigerian government has been playing. No be small thing, my people. No be small thing. Even Akpabio too, he exposed them. I would really like you to, to be patient. Pay attention to this very video. Watch it to the very end, because it's mind-blowing. Watch it. Let's go into the video fully. Let's watch this. Let's go in.
I ask you, I've made a problem because they have no case against me. They have no case against me, and they know it.
Thank you for staying connected. You can hear from Nnamdi Kanu, you can hear finally collapse, and that.
And he said, "Do you like my house?" I said, "Of course, sir. Every room, beautiful, nice interior, quality taste." He said, "Now that you're a senator, I'm going to create time for us to come spend quality moments here. You will enjoy it." At that point, I just pulled away and I was like, I didn't understand what exactly that meant. But then my husband now, when I turned around, I saw my husband was already near me. The way my husband looked at me and looked at him, I was beginning to wonder, did he hear part of that inciting statements or not? And then the Senate President too, I saw that he also had that thought, like, did my husband hear the invitation to treat or not? So then the Senate President now said, "Oh, by the way, let me show you my chapel." He has a chapel in his house as well. So while we were going to the chapel, we walked in silence and all. So that evening, before we left the Senate President's house at about 11 midnight to the 4 Points in Ikotepene. And my husband asked me, "Natasha, what did the Senate President whisper to you? What was he telling you?" I thought, should I tell him that he was speaking about bringing me in here at a special time for us to have a good time? Or should I just kill it there, wrap it as if there was nothing? Because tomorrow was a big day. I know how much my husband adores the Senate President. He loves him as a brother. My husband would do anything to support him. So I told my husband, nothing. I can't remember what I created, but I just gave him some words to manage, to mask what was said. When we laid in bed, I looked to my right and my husband wrapped his arms around me and he said, "My love, you can't tell me anything. What did the Senate President tell you?" Again, I was like, "Don't you believe me?" I said, "Nothing. Nothing. Moreover, it's my birthday in a few minutes. Let's just be happy." Then my husband told me he doesn't want to see me travel out of the country alone, and I should not go to the Senate President's house because he has a guest house where many senators do go there, after office to get approvals and all that. So I told him, okay, no problems. That was it. I thought that was going to be the end. But then, in February, I wanted to move a motion. I wanted to move a motion for the investigation on the ills of a corrupt practice in Ajakuta Steel Company. I listed that motion 5 times. It was the 6th time that it was listed on the order paper that was approved. Many senators can testify to that. Each time the motion is listed, just before he takes it, he will say, "Oh, Senator Natasha, we can't take this motion because the vote of the Senate does not accommodate it." Or he will speak on others and then let it drag so that just before the motion is taken, the time will be well spent. So he kept on doing that. I went to him in his office.
My dear listeners, this is just an introduction. Yes, You see, the first video he watched was Nnamdi Kanu, trying to make it very clear to the public of the challenge the federal government is actually giving to him, despite defeating them countless times, and making them to know that no matter the politics they try to play, that they cannot defeat him, beginning from Asovila down to the Senate, because he knows that the Senate is also playing their own politics. As lawmakers, they're supposed to know the right thing to do. They're supposed to be the one to call Tinubus to order and make him understand that, look, this move he is taking is not actually the right move. Now, Senator Natasha, in this very video, is also spotted, trying to make the public be aware of Akpabio'S atrocities and, what he actually said to her that made her to take that move with immediate effect to get the global bodies involved, because a lot of people have started blaming Natasha, telling her that she went too far, she was too fast, and that she never did proper consultation before she did what she did and all that. Now, in this video, she was spotted, giving her reasons why she took that very move, and why she took that very fast move, because knowing that Akpabio is a powerful man, he can do anything, and he can do and undo. I will still be playing you this video, because I know that a lot will still be exposed. There is no two ways about it. Even Akpabio himself and the politics that he actually has been playing before now. Still watch. We are there.
Or she shall be prepared to move without notice a motion declaring that the contempt or breach of privilege has been committed. I stand and I believe herefore, sir, that your denial, your refusal to accept and treat my petition before the Senate Committee on Ethics and Privileges and Abuse of my privileges, and I say forth, that this matter is not before the courts. The matter before the courts is on the defamation and cyberbullying statements made by your special assistant on new media, Mr. Patrick Conform, who addressed my decent outfits as transparent, thereby depicting that I walk sedulously and naked to the chambers. That is the nature of the petition of the case in court. This petition, sir, has never been filed, because the petition that alleges, or should I say, accuses you of making sexual harassment moves, abusing your office, and making malicious obstructions to my legislative functions, has not been tendered anywhere before, no courts in Nigeria. So, sir, I would appreciate if you kindly accept my petition and forward same to the Ethics and Privileges Committee so it could be treated. Thank you, sir.
My dear listeners, in fact, both Akpabio and his accomplice really need to be detained. You can imagine what Akpabio's media aide was spotted saying. Imagine. So it is not even Akpabio that is only that is involved in this case. Imagine the kind of ugly statement they are using on a married woman. This lady, each time she comes to the Senate, she's always having her head covered. And imagine the kind of statement released by Akpabio's aide, saying that this lady walks into the Senate with transparent outfit. Even if you want to use that kind of statement, are you to use it for a married woman? No. This is out of it, and this is one thing that the rule of law need to look at, and frown at. And those old fools in the Senate are still, despite hearing all of this nonsensical, they are still standing in gap and in support of Akpabio. This is unheard of. And those women Those women haven't heard all of these nonsensicals are still standing in support and still blaming Natasha. Shame on them. See, what goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. And they will all pay because this is evil. This is complete evil they have done to this lady. God is fighting for her. And I bet you, with all this that they have done, you will see what is going to happen. Please help me share this video. Let it go viral. Let everyone lay hand on it. And besides, Akpabio is not supposed to be the one, presiding over his own case. That is why he has refused to accept the petition of the senator. If it was someone else that was on this seat, Natasha's petition would have been accepted and approved. Akpabio is involved in this case. He's supposed to step down. And why is someone else from the Senate is supposed to sit on that seat and preside over this matter and give it a conclusion? My dear listener, this is injustice, and this is what is happening in Nigeria. That is why Donald Trump demanded for arrest of all Akpabio's accomplices like this media aid. Please, let's share this video. Let it go even beyond the eyes of the US president, and let it go viral, because this is nonsensical and shouldn't be accepted. Thank you.